Hi, my name's John. I live in central Scotland and I love to explore Scotland, at least within driving range of my house or within cycling range of my house. And the other thing I love to do is make technology, build things, print things. And so this channel is going to be about my explorations this summer, what I find, what I don't find, and what I build along the way. If you give me any feedback or you follow me, I can obviously take into account. Right now, I'm out to set a trail camera. So the idea is to set up a little camera to see if we can see what wildlife is in the area. I can see trails. I suspect, based on what I'm seeing around me, that there are badgers around here. If I see any obvious sign, I'll let you know. And I've chosen to record this whilst climbing up a 45-degree muddy slope, which shows I'm not very good at this game. But this is first entry. Ooh, there's a big fat bumblebee. Hello, big fat bumblebee. And some noisy birds. I've heard woodpeckers. As I say, I've seen all kinds of animals sign, but nothing obvious. Not really sure what's happening up in the trees there. And so running through here is a river, and there's a fence along the river. There are little gates, swing gates in the bottom of the fence, which are there to let the animals get through from the river. So we'll set up the camera pointing at one of those gates and we'll see what we get. So I've got to where I want to put my camera. There is, let's see if I can show this. There's one of those little gates down there at the base of the field, base of the fence. There's a stream, river running along the back. The river at the back is fairly large. And then, let me flip the camera around. So then we've got this little brook comes in here, this little stream, burn, I guess, we're in Scotland. And it goes up there, and there's quite a steep path up there, and I happen to know that about halfway up that steep track up there is another one of these little forest gates. And then, yeah, there's this one here. So, grass is squished down under this one, so somebody's coming through there. But I really would like to get that as well. Now, ideally, I'm going to put my camera up in this tree up here, but will it be too obvious? Not to the critters, but to the humans that maybe walk past here. Not very often. This is not a very well-travelled part of the world. There's a tree behind me here. I'm going to figure out where to put it. Okay, so I've set up my camera, and based on something I learned last year, I've also cable tied it shut. You can put a little tiny padlock in it, but I don't need to do that. I'm not really trying to protect it from humans. So here's my camera, and here's the kind of scene I'm trying to get. Hopefully somebody's going to come through that little door or up from that little stream down there. But what I did discover is that foxes and badgers get really curious about these things, and last time I did this, I came back to find my camera had been opened. And so this time I'm just going to cable tie it shut. Who knows what we'll get when we come back in a week.